What's up everybody, Kinetic here and welcome back to Dungeons 3. This is a continuation of a series of sponsored videos for me showing off the game, giving my impressions, showing you guys hopefully some cool gameplay. I'm actually going to deviate from the campaign showcasing for a bit to show you guys the Skirmish mode. Skirmish mode is actually really cool. Basically the reason why I jumped into Skirmish is because with the campaign I'm just kind of being like spoon-fed little bits and pieces here, like here's the new gameplay feature, here's the new enemy type and stuff like that, and I was like, you know what, I just give me all of it. Look, I dove right into the deep end going into Skirmish knowing that it was just going to show me all the cool bells and whistles, and that's exactly what it does. But I found actually a lot of really cool options here to customize your experience and to actually completely change the way that the Skirmish works. But first, let's take a look at the left side. So we've got the map size. We've got Punyville, Averagetown, and Overfilledville, right? That's basically just your map size. Over here on the right hand side, we got the game mode. Now, I'm going to be going with Skirmish. The objective is defeat the mighty hero, more or less the level boss, to win the map. In addition, there are also hero portals in the underground through which enemies can enter your dungeon, which is, I think, pretty standard for all of these skirmishes, actually. The portals that spawn enemies in your dungeon. Next up, we have Endless. This is pretty cool. The map has no end, meaning you can play as long as you want. In addition, there are hero portals in the underground through which enemies enter your dungeon, even if you have completely conquered the overworld. So there's no main objective. You can make your dungeon as big as you want, all the cool, you know, rooms with everything going for it and stuff like that, and still there will be enemies that will try to come and raid you, which is pretty cool. And then there's Survive, which I think they should have named it Survival. Increasingly powerful heroes enter the dungeon through hero portals. Stop 20 of these groups to win the game. So that's pretty cool too. But yeah, like I said, we're going to go with Skirmish. The difficulty is the difficulty, right? Resources at start, this is actually a nice touch here. If you set it to low, you're actually handicapping yourself by starting with no evilness resource and only 1,000 gold. But if you start with default, you'll start with 150 and 1,500 gold, which is nice. I definitely start with at least default because I like being able to get like just a couple more things unlocked, particularly the Naga, which are your healer unit. And then if you really want a great start and kind of speed your production up, then you can go with high, which isn't so bad either. Available resources, this just kind of determines like how much stuff you'll find, including gold deposits, maybe mana deposits, toolboxes, and stuff like that. Surprises, I highly recommend just always keeping this on because you'll find some funny stuff. Sometimes it'll maybe cause you a bit of a headache, like you might unlock a spider cave or something like that, but it's usually quite fun, and I like the randomness factor to it. Speaking of random, there's also the random parameters. This basically is a number ID for the map that is generated. So if you want, you can actually share this number with other people. Say, hey, I found a really cool map, here's the number, and then they can actually spawn the exact same map, or you can just kind of keep it for your own records. Like, wow, I really like this map, I want to do that again. Just write in that number and you're good to go. There's also a co-op feature, which is really good. Let's jump into the action now, into the normal Skirmish. Now, to be fair, this is actually a game that I'm loading into because I've already been sitting here for a few hours, honestly, now with this game, just trying to build myself up, trying to figure out the sort of the priorities, like the build priorities and what I should do and stuff like that. Let me give you guys a quick heads up on like some of the first things that you should start. First things that I'm doing is I'm going to my research menu and I unlock the gobbler farm, which is the food farm for your minions, right? For your fighting units. For the fighting units to be built, we need a hideout, so I unlock that. And then using some of the evilness resource, then I unlock the Naga, like I said before. Soon after that, I tend to like maybe get a couple more snots, a couple more creatures to build up my workers in my army. And then just kind of spread out from there. I also really like getting graveyard early, which creates zombies from the enemy's corpses that you kill within your dungeon. It's hilarious too. You'll see like one of your little snot minions like dragging it by its leg or something like that, and then it takes it over to the graveyard and turns into a zombie. Enemies, it's brilliant. Enter the dungeon. I'll have to go over build priorities later because we've got enemies in the dungeon, but we can check this out. I've got traps set up. I'll tell you guys how I got all of those built up here in a minute. Well, a lot of these are automated. Some of these are manually activated. There goes the automatic arrows, but check this out. Watch me slap. Oh, I slapped the crap out of them with the Thrasher. Wow. That took out almost all of them. If they would have been more clustered up together, that would have been perfectly executed. But yeah, as soon as they basically get into the throne room, towards the dungeon heart, they're gonna attract attention from whatever minions you have in this area. I didn't even have to give commands, but sometimes what I'll do, just to make sure that we get a good ambush, is I'll press F2 like this, just to pick everybody up. And what I've done is I've got like little side rooms right here, so as they're coming in through here, I'll strategically like drop these guys right here with good timing, so that way then they start roaming in like this at the same time that these guys just got punished by the Thrasher, and then I just wipe them out from that point on. It's almost the exact same kind of scenario on this side. Get spike traps, arrows, Thrasher, and then as soon as they come around here, I'll have my guys drop turret here, and then they just get destroyed. So that's how I've got that built up. But there's my gobbler farm. I'm actually doing really good. I built this nice and early, so that way I always had a good supply of gobblers ready. And a couple of demon portals, right? To get myself some demons, which I believe, is that research? The vortex, right? So the vortex is what allows you to get the demons. The portal is built, and then like whenever you want, you go ahead and make a demon like you make any other unit. Let's see. Oh, so basically after I start doing like those very first research things for like the Naga and stuff like that, what I definitely need to do is I need to start looking for a gold vein. So I'll start digging around like in all different directions, hopefully trying to find a gold vein. Usually do find one within like the first couple of minutes of the game, so it's really not that that big of a deal. And then just basically keep going from there. Once you get a gold vein, then you make yourself a treasury, so you got a place for them to take the money. In this case, the treasury's full, so the poor little snot has to carry it all the way over to the throne room. Oh well, sorry little snot. And then, you know, steps from there, you'll be out of evilness, so you'll need to go up and do some raiding, get yourself some more evilness. We're going to do that here in a second, and then unlock some more things. This is also really important to get early, I found out. The workshop and the creator mat to start building up your toolbox supply. You're going to need gobblers for feeding your army, and you're definitely going to need toolboxes if you want to make cool traps like these. You're going to need a lot of them too. It takes quite a lot of toolboxes just to make one trap. So for example, if I set up another spike trap here, that's two right there. That's two toolboxes, I think. Yeah, it's 4 for the Thrasher, and these are just the most basic, right? These are the most basic traps in this game. Is just these like the spikes and stuff like that. It takes time, like in order now to build those from the toolboxes, which you'll need also is the Tinkerer's Machinarium. So you build up the what is it called? The Tinkerer's Cave like foundation flooring, and you have to have a 3x5 space to then build the Machinarium on top of. And as you can see, the orc is getting to work. He realizes we've got a trap to build. He's also hungry and thirsty. There's plenty of food and drink for him once he's done with that. And then once he's done building the trap, then one of the little snots, I believe, then picks it up and carries it over to that location, which isn't quite happening yet, but that's totally fine. So I think that's more or less like the basics. I really wanted to go over this like more naturally, but this really does take a while to kind of build up and get to this point. Is there anything I'm missing? This is interesting. The crypt, horde creatures and converted heroes are kept fresh in the crypt and resurrected through the superb work of the undead. So if one of my, like for example, a goblin dies, a little snot will drag him like like the corpse to the graveyard, but instead take it over here to the crypt, where he'll sort of be revived. And payday. Good. Take some gold, guys. We've got plenty of it. Payday, we paid out $8.93. Very, very affordable. Okay, oh, you might be wondering what these are. These are actually brewing kettles. They're making beer, actually. Look, he's getting wasted right now. Did he just wave at me because I zoomed in? I swear, there's so many cool touches in this game. Look at him all getting drunk and wasted, man. They got paid, so now it's time to get tipsy, huh, guys? They're all happy. They're all happy they got paid, and they got some beer to go with it. All right, cool. But yeah, you'll need beer once you get to a certain level. Though it's just like one of the demands that they make once they start getting like really proficient at combat, I guess. Ah, look, he's carrying the trap over now to set it up. It took him long enough. I haven't actually watched him do this yet. I want to kind of see him do it, see if there's like any animation to it, or does he just like throw it on the floor and that's it? That's, well, actually a bit of both, actually, right? He threw it on the floor, but then it kind of bounced around and then popped open into a trap. That is cool. I'm expecting another wave of enemies here pretty soon. They've been coming at me relentlessly to try and kill me. What else can I go over? Okay, this is the Arcanium. This is basically just mana storage, where I can keep my mana supplies for like casting spells. Which actually, you know what? I haven't casted a single spell yet. I've been having fun just setting up the traps and stuff. But let me take a look at the spell menu. What do we got? Magic room can be applied to the room in the dungeon as efficiency rating increasing. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I've been wondering actually, how do I increase the efficiency? Wow, look at that. Is that permanent? Is that a permanent upgrade? No way, that is awesome. It's actually pretty cheap too. Okay, I see. That is freaking cool. I don't think that's permanent. But there has to be a timer on that. I bet. Let's see what else we got here. Demon portal. This is basically just gives me a nice return portal if I'm out raiding and suddenly like they start raiding me and my dungeon to get back and protect my dungeon heart quick. I would then use that. This is a buff for my creatures. You know what?
Have entered the dungeon.
Okay, good timing. So let's go ahead and we will defend this. I don't have any spells to cast on these guys, but that's fine. They're getting wrecked already, man. Just by those traps. I love it. And should be getting, yep, they're getting sprayed by arrows now. And oh, we just missed him!
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
That's alright. There we go. Just dump everybody right there. And then ambush him from behind. Oh my god. Oh, he actually came back. The tank that was attacking the dungeon heart. Nice. As a critique for this game, there is a, you know what, I'll go ahead and show it here pretty soon, but there's a UI that pops up when you have like sort of control over your units and stuff that I like. Okay, like that right there, but as soon as I drop my units, that goes away and it won't come back up. I want this to stay here so I can always keep a nice eye on my units and their health and stuff like that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna drop a couple of units here into this guard room. This guard room basically does what you think it does. It's a room that sort of reserves your units to say, okay, you guys stay here, right? So they will stay here in this room until a group of enemies comes and attacks. So what I'll do is I'll take everybody else, throw them into the the dungeon exit, and now we will go raiding. I'm pretty confident now, considering that we've got all of those traps available, and I've also got a leftover group that we can go out and we can go conquer some stuff now. But this is what I mean. Like, you've got this nice kind of UI element here that helps me see everybody's health and stuff like that, nice and easily. That we don't have in the underground version. All right, here we go. Let's get them. You know what? Let's go ahead and cast our spell too while we're at it. Nice. Alright, so since I've got 2 tanks, and they've also got Ironhide, let me show you guys what Ironhide is. Ironhide is amazing. What this does is it makes the orcs, who are already pretty tanky, into like super tanks basically. They lose the blind rage skill, but then they get Ironhide, which gives them higher armor, hit points, and stuff like that. Plus the Ironhide's taunt skill. Enemies attacked by Ironhides are then concentrate their attacks solely on the Ironhide, so that's really, really good. You get like 1 or 2 of those, and then you also get a couple of healers to back them up, and you're good. In fact, I've only got 1 healer. That's interesting. I thought I had 2 healers. Whatever. That's fine. So now we've got our evilness flowing again. Let's you know, I think we're doing pretty good. Let's keep rocking. I do want to get another healer and made and get it out here soon. Man, she's taking a lot of damage. Let's get her moving out of harm's way. You're taking too much heat, lady. She's really good though. She gets into like melee range-ish, but then like does this really nice AoE attack, which I like a lot. Let's go back to base. Okay, yeah. Thing is, we need to research a bigger unit pool. Okay, so there we go. We've done that. There's our healer falling out of the sky. Pick you up and drop you here. Perfect. Go on outside. There you go. Okay, so so now we've got a second healer for backup, which is gonna make me feel really comfortable now. I think we're doing okay without 2 healers, but I just want to make sure, because we might run into something that I'm not expecting. Okay.
You desire?
There we go. Let's keep moving. We got another spot in the south from here that we can conquer. And this is when things really start to get interesting. There's so much build up to getting to this point. It feels like while you're working underground, lots of preparation down there, like trying to get all the research and, you know, things built here and there, get your defenses up for your dungeon and stuff. Feels like you're doing so much underground and then are finally able to come up above ground more often. There we go. Perfect. Got some evil looking flowers now. Oh, that's right. They were telling me to come up here. Yeah, it looks like a little town has been set up. So what's gonna happen now that we're approaching here? Could this be where the final boss hero is? Is that why they were telling me to come over here? Yena, overproud. What? Wait. Yena? Jaina? Proudmore? Holy crap, she is powerful. And she's not overproud, she's OP. Oh my god. We're doing alright though. With the 2 healers that I've got set up here. Tanks are hanging in there. You know what? Let's get that spell cast on these guys. What? Okay, cool. Oh, crap. Wait, did she just summon a bunch of stuff? Oh, we are in trouble. Yeah, we are definitely in trouble. We need to retreat. Oh, there goes my tank. That sucks. That was a really good tank. Now we had to retreat. I don't want a full wipe. That chick is crazy powerful. We're gonna have to bring more muscle for sure.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
And now we're being raided. I was just thinking, let me assess what my armies can do for the next raid, but oh wow, look at how many are coming in. There's a bunch of them.
Dungeon.
Oh wow.
Recently, one of the creatures had come up with a plan to create a trade union and go on strike for better working conditions.
What?
Once he remembered exactly what the absolute evil would then do to him, he quickly abandoned the idea.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, dude, look at the Ironhide just beat the crap out of them, though. That is awesome. His punching animation is so cool. Okay. So that kind of set us back. But we're okay. Well, it's been some time now since that last attempt. I've done a few more things, set up a couple more traps, just kind of killing time, waiting for everybody to feel better and get better organized and ready for the next attack. There goes another arrow trap. So I think we are doing pretty good as far as defenses, meaning that I don't want to leave anybody here. I want to take everybody, and I'm gonna try and let the traps do their thing. If it gets really bad, then I suppose I can open a portal and then just get everybody back to the base that way, really quickly to defend the I want to say Dragon Heart Dungeon Heart. But look at this, we get 3 healers now. Hopefully we'll be able to keep up the tanks. Here we go. Yaina overproud. Oh wow, look at that. That was amazing. She teleported away from her location and left like a mana bomb in its place. Well played. Come on, Yaina. Healer's putting in work. Look at him go. Wow, they're actually... They healed that goblin to full. Now they need to keep up with the the tank. We need both tanks. Absolutely need both of our tanks. In fact, I'm just gonna tell him to fall back for a minute. Let the other one get aggro. There we go, there we go. Okay, cool. Look, we're getting there. Look at that. She's down to like 20% health. She didn't summon a bunch of backup minions, which is helping a lot. What is that? Oh, there she goes. There she goes with the freaking teleport away into mana bomb. That is awesome. Oh, but she's going down. It's over. It's over. Raise your hands up high. Victory! Yes! Finally! I mean, I have seriously been playing the skirmish mode for so long now, it feels like. I had two times where I just decided I was going to reset because I figured out a better build priority and you know, just kind of wanted to sort of more efficientize my progress. That was the first time. Then the second time, I think I quit because I could not seem to satiate my minions' hunger because I waited too late to upgrade my gobbler farm. But this was the winning battle right here. This is the winning skirmish. Excellent. Total time 2 hours. Right? Way shorter than this video, right? I swear there was probably an hour and a half of that as all of the preparation leading up to this point. Partly because I'm taking my time and doing it slow, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. This is Dungeons 3. I've got more information down in the description of the video. It just came out, what, 2 days ago or something like that. Fantastic game. I mean, it's getting really good reviews. I think the player reviews last time I checked on Steam were really good. It's fantastic. If you like RTS games and you're looking for something lighthearted, this game has tons of humor. It's a lot of fun to play. But I've still got another video coming up here pretty soon from Dungeons 3. I'm hoping to make that a co-op video or maybe another skirmish type or something like that. We'll see. Till then, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support these first look videos here on the channel, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.